Okay guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are looking at the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. I got this in a 256GB, and I'm just going to tilt this up like this so hopefully you can probably gather which colour I got, but let's actually have a look at it. So, flipping it over, we got two tabs similar to the ones that Apple have. And for those that don't know, it comes with a Exynos chipset as opposed to the Snapdragon. I have no idea why they reverted back to that, and I just messed up this part of the unboxing here, but never mind, that's life. Damn it. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I've just grabbed some scissors to make life just that little bit easier. And this is why I prefer, in a way, Apple unboxings, because you know you can just get into it so much easier, and I've just practically had to destroy that part here. So I'm going to give it another go on this side, see if I can do it any better. I highly doubt it though. Ah, there you go, first time. What was wrong with this side? Move that out the way. Okay, let's flip it over. Flip it over, see what I did there. And here is the big reveal. Straight away we can see the coral red of the phone. Now some people actually say this looks more pink on camera, more pink in person. You let me know what you think. I think it's more of a reddish pink, but leaning more towards the red side, but that's my opinion. Let's take it out and pop this to one side, on top of the MacBook Air. Where's the charger and stuff? And the other side. Yeah, probably in here, but we're not gonna mess with that. Can't be bothered. Okay guys, now looking at this straight away before we take the tape off. Tape, you know what I mean, this cover. It's not often I've used a flip, but it does have a little bit of weight to it. Not too heavy, obviously. I did try the Galaxy S25 Edge, and I felt that was, what's the word? Very thin, very light. Shame about the battery life, but that's life. And turn it around again. Okay, let's start the setup process. Okay guys, let's just wait for it to power on. And for those that decided to get this phone for themselves, let me know what colour you got. I think a lot of people have gone for the shadow blue. Okay, let's start. Where's English? There we go. Hit next. For you to review, blah 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 blah. Okay, that one's optional, so we're just gonna go with this one. Okay, the first part of the setup screen. Do we want to transfer from another Galaxy or Android device, iPhone or iPad, or set manual? We'll set up it up manually. Now we've got to type in my Wi-Fi, so I'll be right back for that. Okay guys, we're now finished with the setting up of the Wi-Fi. It now wants to know if I want to set up my phone service. I'm actually not going to transfer my SIM card or anything, so we're going to do that later in settings. Getting your phone ready, it must take a few minutes. Let's see, don't copy because I'm going to be setting this up as completely fresh install. Now it wants me to sign into my Google account, so I'm going to be right back. Okay guys, now that we're signed in, we are now up to the point where we can either add a face recognition, fingerprints, pattern, PIN, password, you know, the usual stuff. So for now we're just going to do a fingerprint. PIN and fingerprint. Okay. For now let's just have a random one. Pin settings. Remember it, blah 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 blah. Okay. Continue. Register. Yeah, sure. Right, here we go. And I believe the fingerprint sensor's on the side, right? Where is it? All the way up there. Move your fingerprint around, blah 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 blah, whatever. We're almost done, guys. Good grief, that was painful. Trust me when I say Face ID is a lot easier, faster, and I even dare say the on-screen fingerprint sensor from the S25 Edge, that was a lot easier because all you was essentially doing is press it up and down on the screen. So, and test your fingerprint. Do I really have to? Great, hit done. And fingerprint unlock, blah 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 blah, continue. Okay, now we're up to choose your search engine. Obviously it's going to be Google, right? Oh, we got all these options, but we're still going to be going with Google. Set as default. Meet Gemini. I've already met Gemini, it's on my iPhone. Continue. Why not? Getting your phone ready, it may take a few minutes. Oh, it was less than a minute. Oh, that's the Samsung account. Set up later, I just can't be bothered. Skip. Skip. Auto blocker, blah 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 blah. Agree. That's what the dark mode looks like, but for now we're just going to stick with light mode. Hit next. Please wait. Update blah blah. Good grief, all these to update immediately, really? Ugh. Hit next. Okay, let's see. Pressing on your screen doesn't do that, blah 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 blah. These are just to say essentially that basically do almost anything and your phone will break. Essentially. Now let's just hit next. Oh, we're all set up. Home. Okay guys, this is what the main home screen looks like by default. And straight away, if it was me, I would change these to swipe gestures, but we're not going to do that for now. But what we are going to do is get the first fold in. And there we go. And we're also going to remove this front cover. Pop that there. Now this is actually really, really small. This is what it looks like from the side. We've got the Samsung branding here. Little sticker on the back. But this is the new cover screen now, new for the Z Flip 7. It fully covers this outside bit here at 4.1 inches, so I'll just tap it. We've currently got the time and date. Swiper, is it because it's locked? Of course it is. There we go. That's better to see, isn't it? There we go. So swipe this way. We've got notifications. Go in the other direction. We've got our widgets. Weather, now brief calendar. More widgets. Calculator on the cover screen, that could come in handy. Alarm, that's good. Ah, control center. That's quite handy. And I'm quite certain that, oh, what's this? Swipe up for menu screens if you, okay, thank you. Yeah, as I was going to say, I'm quite certain that if you were to get a message come through, for example, on WhatsApp, you can just type back really, really easily now, because it's a larger screen and it keeps one a timeout. It must be on a very low timer by default, but you got your camera button here, so let's just launch that. There's me. This is actually really good for selfies, you know, because you can use the main camera. Okay, and yeah, so that's photo mode. If let's just quickly go back to it. If I swipe across, it should go into video mode. There we go. And it's currently in HDR. And we're actually going to flip this open. No. And if I now turn it back around, currently it's in full HD mode, but if we tap here, it can record in UHD up to 60 frames a second, which is pretty cool. Let's just no Samsung wallet. We don't want that. Okay guys, as you can see, I've now brought my iPhone into the mix just to do a comparison, and there we go. Now the iPhone is 6.7 inches because I've got the 16 Plus. As I said previously, on the Z Flip we're all the way at 6.9 inches, so if I put them together, I don't know if you can tell. Might be easier if we just stack them. That's what they look like stacked on top of each other. Really close in size, and if I turn them around, I think the Z Flip is just a touch thinner, but they're both reasonably light. They're both made out of aluminium or aluminum, as some people would say. This is what they both look like from the back. Very similar camera setups. On the iPhone, we've got a 48 megapixel paired with a 12 megapixel camera, and on the Z Flip we've got a 50 megapixel camera also paired with a 12 megapixel camera. But as far as I'm aware, the Z Flip cannot do macro mode, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. Whereas the iPhone 16 Plus can. For those that care, they both have AI of some description. Personally, I don't really care, nor do I use it. So yeah, let me know which side you're on, iPhone or Samsung with the Z Flip. And I hope you enjoyed this unboxing that I did, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.